with Purple Cottage Crafts, and I have a video where I'm not going to be showing like a tutorial or a project share or anything like that, or haul. I'm just going to be simply reorganizing some things into this Dollar Tree container that fell off of my stool when I was busily working on my Gone with the Wind tome. I will link that video below, my initial, brief flip through. I'm going to film a full flip through. Well, that's almost a tongue twister for me. Once I get the last couple signatures done. But this is my gorgeous, I call her Tara because of Gone with the Wind. I like the abbreviation of Tara. I just think it looks, I mean, not abbreviation, but a shorter name. And it's kind of like one of the main points of the movie Gone with the Wind in the book is, with Scarlett wanting to go back home to Tara. So, that's what it looks like in the front. I got some more embellishing to do here and stuff, but this kind of a quick peek-see. And I had 3 signatures to finish, not 2. Anyway, so I was working on this and I had things kind of scattered all over the place, kind of precariously everywhere, and I bumped this with my hip and it went flying all over my floor. In the carpet, I have one of those, it's like the plastic mats at an office to protect the carpet or the floor or whatever. Mine's like wood, looks like the, it's like the stuff that you put down. Oh my goodness, I can't think of it. It's the faux wood. Well, it's real wood. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's one of the wood chair pad cover things. And so in the cracks in each of the pergo, that's what I'm trying to say, of the panels, some of my little tiny bits fell in there and stuff, so I just left it and thought, I'm not going to mess with that tonight. And I just kind of walked away. But now I need to kind of continue on with Tara and some other projects. So I need to reorganize these because it's driving me nuts that they're not put away where they're supposed to be. So this is just one of probably close to 25 or 30 of these containers that I bought. Most of them before we moved from Oregon to Florida, so I could empty out my printer press trays. I have all kinds of metal bits and small things, treasures and stuff. I put them into these and it's really convenient, and I actually have kept them in there since we moved here. But I love these. They're really nice. I mean, it's just $1 obviously, but plus tax if you live in a sales tax state, which I do now. And I like it. They're really nice and sturdy, and they work great, and they stack real nicely on top of each other. So I had my Monami, some of my Monami Gabi, blingy bits and small things that I keep one chunk of it into these containers. I like to have it separated a little bit. So this is everything that fell on my floor, and I thought instead of just doing it and watching a video, whatever, I thought I'd come on here and be a little just chatty Abby with you guys as I'm kind of working to organize the stuff to put it back together. So I don't really have anything specific to talk about today, and I hope you enjoy this kind of a video. There are other genres of videos, YouTubers I follow on YouTube, and they do like where they're like chatting while they're working on something different, or if they're doing, they're cooking or whatever the genre is. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to maybe just kind of chit chat with all of you while I'm kind of reorganizing. So hopefully this video will be of some interest to you. So, thanks for sticking with me on the whole video. I'm not sure how long it's going to be. And we're just kind of hanging out with me a little bit. So, like I was saying, I don't have anything specific to talk about. Isn't that pretty? Oops. Twisted there, Abby. Let's get it right side up. Isn't that pretty? Really, really pretty. So, since I mentioned Monami Gabi, I am on Marina's design team. She approached me probably it's been longer than that. Probably close to 4 years ago to be on her design team. And of course I wanted to be, but I couldn't at the time because I was going through some medical stuff. And I ended up having brain surgery in March of 2015. So when I got back into crafting, I took about a year off. Aside from doing some video updates and things like that. And I, got back into the crafting and stuff again, and she reached out and asked me again, and I'm like, yes, please. I am a huge fan of Monami Gabi. If you've never heard of them before, this is not a commercial or an ad or, requirement of me being on her design team. This is just plain old Abby talking about a crafting company that I have been in love with their products since 2010. So I've been a long time customer, and a lot of these things are things that I've purchased myself. I just kind of toss things together when I'm crafting or whatever. But what was I going to say? So Marina is the owner of Monami Gabi, and it's kind of like a couture crafting supply. I mean, they have everything from flowers to linens to all different types of trims and burlap, and as you can see, blingy bits here, and just all kinds of lovely, lovely things. And I will link below my playlist for my Monami Gabi design team packages and projects and whatnot, and you can kind of see some of the items. But if you're really, really bored and you just want something to watch or whatever, if you go back, if you search Monami Gabi on my channel, you will find about 4 or 5 videos when I was at the CK convention, which stands for Creating Keepsakes, in case you aren't familiar with that, in Portland, Oregon, because Oregon is where I am from. Excuse me. They had a booth there, and that is the first time I ever heard of Monami Gabi. When I got to their booth, and I was like, take all my money, please, because I love everything. And I came home with a ton of product from that particular show. I don't know if these are going to fit. I don't remember how I had these packed in here. If I had all of these together, it doesn't matter. If it doesn't work, fit right or whatever, I'll just rearrange it. I'm a little bit anal retentive, actually probably a lot of it. I do have OCD too, not just saying it as a thing to say. I really do. And I just, sometimes if things aren't lined up right and whatever, it's a real quirky thing, you know. Not everybody who has it is obviously the same. We're all cut from a different cloth and all that. But anyway, so if you are interested, like I said, or bored, you can go watch those videos and you know, see what all the goodies I hauled from her before. There are a few things in those initial videos that I filmed that have some items that are no longer available, but one of them is coming back, and I'm so excited, you guys. I think I'll wait until they I actually get my design team package of them, and then I'll kind of do like a, you know, announcement type video or whatever, and share that with all of you, because I am super excited. I had to stop using this particular embellishment on the different design team projects I was working on for her, because they don't sell them anymore. And you know, it's not nice to design projects with things you can't, with product that you can't get anymore. So yeah, that's kind of the point of a design team, is to, you know, show off your new items in your shop or brick and mortar store or whatever to the different crafters. That's why they pick somebody to be on their design team, to design for them and show different ways of how you can use different embellishments and stuff. You know, there's like so many ways you can use. I mean, just the possibilities are endless. I don't have like a specific example, but I do have, like I said, have some projects that I've done for Monami Gabi that you can go check out, as well as my miscellaneous haul video. I also have other videos that are titled differently, but I've used some Monami Gabi products. So I try to tag that in the key, you know, the keyword section. So when somebody's going to YouTube just to search for whatever, say they want to see how to use, you know, I don't have anything on my desk that really is really the best example, but say for example, somebody wanted to know how to use this brooch from Monami Gabi, they could just search Monami Gabi brooch or bling brooches, and and anybody who's put that in their tag section, that video will come up. So that's kind of the point of you know, why I like to tag my videos as much as I possibly can. Sometimes YouTube will tell me, oh, you've tagged this video too many times. You have too many tags on this video. So I have to, you know, stop and, I think I had this up here. I have to stop and remove some, because they're, you know, it's too many, and you can only have so many on there. Anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you this. This is probably not very interesting. I told you, I gave you a warning. This is going to be kind of chatty, rambly, and I don't know what all it's going to make sense. So I'm not sure if I want to put all these blingy, smaller pieces in with the flat back pearls or not. So I'm going to leave those to the side, and I'm just going to continue adding all the broachy, blingy pieces into this section here. So something I was thinking about doing a video, I'll wait until I'm, you know, a little more presentable, so to speak, and do like a face video probably. And I was curious to see if any of you were interested in having me do like a Q&A type video, like if there's anything that you guys were interested in about, like, you know, what different kind of craftings, you know, like whether it be supplies I use, or I don't know, anything I guess you can think of crafting wise. And because I've seen lots of other crafty YouTubers do this. It's something you see kind of across the board on YouTube with beauty gurus and people that, you know, do home decor and just, I mean, just all kinds of things. I mean, it's not just, you know, titled, settled down to just one thing. I think I might like all these to be together. Let's do that. So hopefully this isn't very boring. Anyway, so I've always wanted to ask that question, or to just do a video saying, hey, you know, do you have any questions? You're curious about whatever, you know, I'll do a video, and on that video leave your questions and stuff. But I always have this inner fear that there's going to be, like, you know, no questions, because everybody's like, yeah, we don't think we really want to, you know, hear from you on anything like that. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. So I'm getting pretty excited about our grandbaby Kyron. He is turning 1 here pretty quick, April 25th. I can't even believe it's been a year since he's been born. Oops. And yeah, it's crazy. So we, not me, but Emily and Trey have just, and Trey's my son, have decided on the theme for his birthday. It changed. So I just got the word yesterday on what they want to do. Let me put one of these up top so I know that these are in here. Maybe I should shove those in here. I had these all, this all packaged, I mean, like, separated really nice, and I kind of chewed myself out when I didn't close it down, because I always do that, like with, you know, like when you work with like little glass beads and things like that, or, you know, sequins and you know, other types of flat back pearls and all kinds of things. I always put the lids back on them so I don't do what I just did with these, but for some reason I was just not paying attention, and I you know, just had too much going on. So let me toss all these flowers in here. So I'm really excited about that, about going back home and being with my family and my friends and all that stuff, and I'm just blown away at how fast time has gone that Kyron is you know, almost a year old. It's just crazy to me that he's grown up so much. It just goes by so fast, you know. But you know, it'll be a good time. Looking forward to it. I will be doing some videotaping while I'm there, and I want to do like a live if I can too, so I can let you see Kyron in like real life, with have Michelle and I do it together, probably more than likely, so she can, you know, if anybody has questions about, you know, whatever, you know, I might be kind of busy with Kyron. I'm not being able to pay attention too much to the chat, so I'm trying to spit out. So these are pretty cool. I didn't even show you any of these really pretty blingy bits here. Of course, they're not real diamonds, or else I wouldn't be here. I'd be, you know, somewhere in Italy or somewhere. And these are really pretty, though. Oops. These are really fun to put into the center of your fabric flowers. You know, some other things I've done before too is I've actually, when you get flowers like this or any brand, I've, you know, carefully cut out the centerpiece like that, or on this one, and then you can replace it with, oops, this isn't the best example, but you can replace it with something different. You can kind of see how cool that would look. So a lot of times I like to tear apart or deconstruct some of the materials that I use, because I want to, I like the base of it or whatever, but I really want to alter it and do it, you know, use something else with it. So holy cow, 13 minutes and I'm still chewing the fat here. You kind of pick up speed. So what else what did I want to talk to you guys about? Let me think. I think that might have been it. Let's put you over there. At least is top things I was thinking about, just talking about, you know, Kyron's birthday coming up, and oh, I do have some pretty exciting news. This is something that I've kind of put on the back burner right before I had my brain surgeon, like right after. Don't want that over there, over here. I'll put it in there. And is my website. I used to have one, but I've changed my media name. It used to be Scrappy Abby, now it's Purple Cottage Crafts, just in case you're new and you haven't watched my prior videos. So I, you know, want to change that to what my new name is, with a couple other things I'm going to add to it possibly. Anyway, so I'm really excited about that, because I already got the domain name and everything, and I've already got that locked down, and it's all mine, and just working on the website, and I'm really excited about that, because I've got some really fun things coming up on the pike with you know, some different types of projects I want to do. I'm going to have like my own online shop, so to speak. I'm not going to be selling like craft supplies, like, you know, flowers, and that, there's nothing wrong with that, but I, you know, I want to be more on the creative end, where I'm making things to sell. That's really where my interest is at. And put you to the side so I figure I want to put those. Look at this little postcard, isn't that cute? Let me get it on my hand so you can see it better. Look how tiny that is. That is so, so cute. So I got that, and there's a couple Eiffel Towers in there already tossed in. These are really cool acrylic leaves. Kind of hard to see because they're clear, but I've used those many, many times. Let's toss those in there. So yeah, I'm really excited about it because I will have some different things I'm going to have on there are going to be some ready to purchase type items, meaning where, you know, if I'll have like, you know, different card sets, box sets, or I'll have, you know, different, you know, kind of generic tags or theme tags for the time of the year that it is or whatever. And those are going to be items that you can, that are going to be already posted up on my website and ready to purchase and ship to whoever wants to purchase them. So that's kind of the story behind that. I think I'll put you over here for a second. That doesn't even belong in here. I just shoved it in there from when I first put this together. So I'm looking forward to that. And then I'm also going to have a section where you can like see some of my other projects. Like I'll have pictures of tomes present and past. And if there's, you know, I can't make the same tome twice. Like, it cannot be identical because unless I go out and purchase every single, like, duplicates of each thing or whatever. But a lot of times I am mixing in actual true to form vintage ephemera and whatnot. And you just can't make it look the same. Even when you coffee dye it, you can do the same tie. It never looks the same. It's just kind of a really cool, unique thing about it. So I will be having things, larger items like that up there. And there's going to be lead times so people know how long to expect for me to create the item for them and have it ready. Because handcrafted items, as you all know, are, you know, they take a long time. They take a lot of time work because you're creating something, you're building something. Now, of course, there are much quicker projects that I can, you know, put up there or do, like, you know, individual birthday cards or any type of a greeting card. And, you know, like I said, tag sets and things for Mother's Day and decor things, all that kind of stuff will kind of already be up there. But I'm going to have some different sections, and I don't want to give away all of the different things I'm going to have. I want there to be some kind of a surprise when you go to look at the website when it officially launches. And I can tell you, it's very helpful having a husband who is a network and software engineer, because when I get stumped with something, I mean, I'm not like computer literate. I was the admin assistant in the tech department for over 10 years back in Oregon, but you know, I don't know a lot of back-end things like, you know, networking, that kind of stuff. So he's been very helpful with me for that. So I'm really excited for that to, you know, officially be published, or whatever, how you want to say that. So I'm looking forward to it, and I'm hoping that you're all going to be excited about it too. And, oh, did I say, oh, on the custom stuff, let me say this real quick, that there's going to be options where you can say, you know, I would like this, but can I have colors, you know, whatever, whatever. So it's going to be much like Etsy, where, well, not, this one component is familiar, or, you know, resembling Etsy. Like whenever you click on something and it says you can ask the seller a message, like say I see some really cute glassine bags with flowers on it, but I want purple or lilac or whatever, you can message the seller from that listing and it'll tell you yay or nay if they can do it or not. So that's kind of the concept I'm going to have on the website, which is, you know, not something just, you know, solely for Etsy. I mean, that happens on all different kinds of you know, mediums and stuff online. But that way I can kind of have a dialogue with you guys in one spot. Probably two, because there, and my email will be part of it too. These are really tiny pink kind of sequin flowers. I'm just going to kind of drop them down here with this stuff. And you know, because that way there's going to be clear communication as to what you're looking for and what I can realistically create using, you know, especially with vintage items that you're wanting in there, different things like that. Does that make sense? So, all right, I have managed to ramble for almost 20 minutes about nothing. So, nothing really too important, but I got my task at hand done though. So I got everything sorted back. These are just some little miscellaneous bits I'll throw in there, and then I got a paper flower and one more little sequin flower, and that is it. So hopefully you kind of sort of enjoy this video. When I'm crafting by myself, I like to listen to I watch and listen along with other YouTubers that have, you know, kind of rambly videos like this or whatever. Then I'm not stopping the video and looking every 10 to 15 minutes for something else to watch. So that's what I kind of do, and hopefully I didn't bore you too much on this one. So if I did, I apologize. I'll have much more interesting videos coming up. But here it is, all organized, nice and tight, and this snaps down really good, and it has these little lips in here, dividers, so when you flip it around upside down and stuff, your stuff's going to stay in the container you put it in, which I think is a great thing, especially if you're, well, these flew up because that little lip, but they're going to be, it's still in the same container, the same section, which is great, you know, if you're taking it to crops or whatever, or moving across the U.S. like we did. So I will see you all next time. Thanks for sticking with me. So happy scrapping, happy planning, happy crafting, and happy organizing, and I'll see you next time. Bye!